So Florian, are you here with me? So you have now 7 minutes. Hurry up. Sorry for that. And your presentation will be shown in a few minutes. Okay.
Perfect. So hello, everyone. We are 36.0 Vision. What you will see now is probably something that you have not seen or heard before. We automate and digitalize the manual inspection or also improve current systems considerably. So what you all probably know from the factory floor is a system that looks something like that, that consists of many, many cameras and lighting and specific hardware to create a very consistent environment. The algorithm that's used often is an anomaly detection, so basically a picture-to-picture comparison. And if anything changes in the picture, for example, a missing door handle, the algorithm will detect the defect. But also when the light changes, when there's a reflection, when there's dirt, when there's a slight camera disturbance, when there's even a difference in the color. So those systems only operate in very, very consistent environment. That's what we have today, and that's why most inspections are today still manual. So our vision is to achieve 0 defects and 0 losses in the production by automating and also improving existing systems considerably. So what we do different is we don't use any anomaly detection. Our algorithm really learns the pattern of the defect, for example, of the scratch. If it moves from left to right, we're able to identify it. If there's any changes in the image, for example, lighting, we do not care because we only look for the pattern of the defect. If there's any dirt, any camera disturbance, so that really gives us a very, very, very robust model and very precise model. The setup is done with a platform, so you yourself can actually do it yourself and set it up. And then with an IPC or even on an iPhone, select it and use it in the factory in a very short amount of time. So it's used to upgrade your current systems. It is about 18 times better than what we benchmarked it against, which is huge. And the setup time is about 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on the setup. For sure, we can do it within a factory visit. The applications today is we automatically acquire an image, so we don't need a hardware stopper. We can inspect scratches, dents, and very small defects on a pixel level. We can read out text information. We can look for missing parts and even see differences in the color. For example, white and mineral white as well. So I want you to remember those 3 numbers today. It is 18 times better than what we benchmarked against, which is NVIDIA and Google, which is very huge. And you will actually see it in a demo. I will show you in a demo. The setup is less than 1 day. And the cost improvement of manual operations is about 70% measured on existing projects that we have. And now I want you to see this video here. I hope the video plays. So, okay, now we can play the video. I would need help to play the video. Perfect. Okay. So what you can see here is that our algorithm now operates, in this case, on an iPad. We can also use any industrial camera and computer. What you can also see here is that we detect the defect even in movement of the video. With a picture-to-picture comparison, it would not work at all. It would just not work. The setup is done with at least 5 images or 50 to train a deep learning model. You do it yourself on the platform. So you label in this case, the area of interest where we want to look and inspect. Then you label the defect, and then our algorithm will learn the pattern of the defect. And then you can select it on your industrial computer or even in a pilot on the iPhone device, and then use it directly in the production line. We also digitalize our results, so we will get a very high transparency on the defect type, the amount of defects, the time, and then connect it to your operating system, for example, a Bosch operating system, and then into your factory floor. And we can also do a short demo to really show you how it works. I remember your name, Olaf, correct? Olaf? You can test it yourself, and you can just hold it against the screen, and then you will see if it's put on sharp, if you press in the middle of the image, and then you should see that the defect is recognized very precisely. You could run to the end of the hall, and it would still identify it, so very, very robustly. We mostly work with tier 1 suppliers, tier 2 suppliers as well. Here's a reference of Kuga about the flexibility of the system and that they're able with the system to identify or address a very new market. So with that, I'm at the end of my presentation, and I look forward to your questions.
Wow, Florian. Thank you.